Hi, I'm Jack from legalexpert.co.uk. Now, before I answer the question, I just wanted to let you know that should you need legal assistance, we are accident at work claims specialists. We offer free, friendly advice on no-win, no-fee claims, so there's nothing to pay if you lose. Get the maximum compensation you deserve. We have specialist solicitors with up to 30 years experience. To find out if you can claim compensation, call 0800 652 7676 or visit our live chat service at legalexpert.co.uk. If you've been injured at work and it wasn't your fault, then you may be wondering who is to blame. Thankfully, the Health and Safety Work Act places a duty of care on employers and building occupiers to take reasonable and practical steps to ensure health, safety and welfare of all persons on the premises. Today, I'm going to be looking at if your employer may be liable for an office accident claim. So, you've been injured whilst in the office and you feel that you should be entitled to a sum of compensation, but you're not sure whether or not your employer is liable for the accident. Thankfully, there are a number of steps your employer should be taking to ensure safety in the workplace. If they fail to take the relevant steps, then yes, you may be able to make a successful claim for compensation. First of all, your employer should have carried out a full risk assessment to identify any specific hazards of the office building. This means that they've documented any possible dangers to those on site. A risk assessment does what it says on the tin. It assesses the risks of the current situation. Secondly, they should have eliminated or reduced any hazards wherever possible. So this is why the previous risk assessment is so important. If during the risk assessment they identify any hazards, then they must deal with eliminating or reducing them in order to provide a safe environment for their employees to work. Now that they've reduced or eliminated any potential dangers, then they need to be providing health and safety equipment. Things like a first aid box. They should be running regular fire drills, for example, so that everyone in the building is aware of the procedure should a fire break out in the workplace. And they also need to ensure that there is a first aider on site, so should an accident happen, nobody should be confused about what needs to happen. And they have the tools to carry out any immediate medical care should the situation require it. Employers also need to ensure that they're providing ongoing staff training on safety matters. This means making sure staff are fully up to date with anything they need to know in order to do their job in a safe fashion. Should an accident happen, employers need to record it in the accident book. Certain incidences are reportable to the Health and Safety Executive. Did you know that even if someone isn't injured directly, some dangerous incidents need to be logged in order to help avoid any future potential incidents? These dangerous occurrences or near misses must be reported to the HSE as required by the liable regulations, and you can check out a link to their website in the description below. One final point is that the company needs to have a written health and safety policy along with a management plan which sets out who in the company is responsible for making sure that the plan is implemented. If you've been involved in a workplace accident and you believe that your employer has failed to do any of the previously mentioned points, you most likely will have a valid claim for compensation. Of course, the circumstances of each accident are never the same, and whether or not you believe that you have a valid claim, it's always advisable that you speak to an expert on the matter. So, if you'd like further assistance to help establish whether or not you have a valid claim, we have a team over at legalexpert.co.uk offering free advice via our live chat and on our free phone helpline, which is 0800 652 7676. It'll only take just a couple of minutes for our team who'll be happy to answer any questions you may have to help establish whether or not you have a valid claim. Don't forget to subscribe as we'll be uploading helpful videos just like this one on a regular basis. You can also check out one of our recommended videos or head over to legalexpert.co.uk where you can read community questions on our forum, get free advice from our live chat, read articles and seek assistance for compensation on a no-win, no-fee basis with your personal injury claim.